Hello everyone, this is Tang with an anime for you! Today we'll be taking a look at Welcome to the Ballroom, Episode 1. Now this came up last year and premiered on Twitch, I believe, and I found out about it pretty late during its premiere, and at that point there's like only 5 minutes left for the English subbed one, and I had class, so I left. And I thought I was probably gonna watch it when I had the time. But it seemed pretty interesting because of the premise of dancing, but you know, I was like, I didn't have high hopes, so I'm gonna go through the series, review each episode, and see if I end up liking it. So, anyway, I got time to watch it, I'm giving my thoughts, and here we go. So, for this episode, we're introduced to Fujita Tatara, who looks like a very pitiful middle schooler, and it looks like he's getting ready to hit high school, but he doesn't really have much plans for what he's going to do in regards to his future. And of course he gets lectured for it, and doesn't that make you so annoyed when like an adult of higher power does that to you, like your parents or like some teacher or something, and it's like you just kind of what's the term, like drown it out. Like he had that blank expression, he was like drowning it out, like and so he gets chewed out, and when he notices a girl getting the same treatment from a female teacher, and it kind of makes him happy, which is like, it's like that's kind of mean. Like he thinks like, that girl's like me, she doesn't know what she's doing either. It's like two peas to a pod, we're fated. That's probably what he's thinking, to be honest. But she's way out of her league though. She's like pretty, and he's like, eh. And then we get like the opening. So for this one, I actually kind of like it. The theme's catchy, and it introduces what looks like the rivals for Tatara, and it's got some beautiful shots. It's really vibrant and classy, and it's particularly eye-catching when the characters are all dressed up and competing. It really is gorgeous, so I really like it. Like all that quality in that animation looks good. So anyway, Tatara ends up seeing the girl whose name is Shizuku, I think, walking into a dance studio. But some bullies decide to pick on him, and of course we have to have the bullies, I guess, you know, it's shonen, I guess that's for the course. Yeah. And he's saved by the owner, Sengoku, who thinks he's a new student, wants to try out dancing. Yeah. Very strong character, looks like. And Tatara gets a trial lesson and grows increasingly uncomfortable being there, since Shizuku isn't like Tatara. She actually knows what she's doing in life. You know, it looks like she's gonna go off into dancing or study abroad, perhaps. And you know, it doesn't help when she calls him a perv at the end of their little like tutoring thing with dancing. So he runs home, and turns out there's a DVD belonging to one of the aides there, and on it is Sengoku competing in a dance competition, which inspires Tatara to take dancing seriously. And the next day he begs for a lesson, and he gets a lesson, but it's a simple step, basically. What I found amusing is when he's you know, he gets asked to practice it, and you know, Sengoku's like, he's not gonna last like half an hour. And the amusing part is that Tatara practices it all night long, all night, and he gets blisters and ruins the shoes. That's like $100, boy. Can't pay for it. And not only does Shizuku walk in, there's like a flyer, walks in on him practicing. She gets a better opinion of him, you know? And it looks like Tatara finds something to like as a hobby, perhaps. And we also get the ending at the end, which is pretty good. It's got a water paint look to it, which I love. I love it. And there are some shots of Tatara dancing with Shizuku and another girl. So I'm like, but I'm assuming they're with the rivals or something. So I'm not sure how this is gonna play out. Like they're gonna get ticked or something. I don't know. I'm curious to see how the situation plays out right there. How to get into that situation. So it was a decent start. It did kind of start generically, which I mentioned. It's kind of par the course with shonen series. It's kind of like you have a kid doesn't know what he is in life, you know, and finds a higher calling. That's pretty generic, but you know, we'll see. I hope we get to see some growth in that. Tatara's pitiful. Yeah, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because of the way he dealt when people were chewing him out. Like he would laugh it off. Definitely not a confident kid, and he's got like a little naivety to him. And but I did find the moment when he had like a certain smile on his face. I thought that was kind of cute. Maybe it just kind of what was it? Played into that naivety. You know, when he has that like that small smile. It's like, oh my god, you're such a kid, dude. And speaking of cute moments, when Tatara is trying to watch that DVD of Sengoku, it was like he was trying to watch porn or something. He was all like lowering the volume and secret like, which was pretty amusing. Yeah, that was pretty amusing right there. You know, trying to watch that DVD in the living room, none the matter. That was just asking for trouble, you know. He doesn't have a TV in his room, I guess. Or was it in their room? But whatever. I think it was in the living room, though. The footage for the DVD, though, had some really wonky animation. Actually, it was poorly animated. I'm going to be honest right there. It was poorly animated, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because, like, the footage on the DVD was, like, far away, and as we know, quality tends to diminish when you have to animate something like that. I should know. Last thing I want to talk about, no, there's one more note. Side characters seem alright. I don't think I've seen enough of Sengoku, or Shizuku for that matter. But from first impressions, they seem pretty cool. I like Shizuku's design, Sengoku as well, and the limited amount of screen time that they had. You know? Yeah. And the last note. My concern is I hope that Tatara isn't some genius that can learn dancing really fast, you know, like Sasuke and Naruto. In Naruto, like, Sasuke's like a genius. He, like, learns jutsu so quick, it's amazing, and... No, would that be Sakura? Or would that be Sasuke? Sasuke and Sakura tend to have... tend to get concepts well, for the most part, I think. Maybe more so Sasuke. But it doesn't... You know, if Tatara ends up being like a Sasuke, it's gonna kind of diminish progress. It's like, kind of cheapens it. But it doesn't seem like it would do that. It doesn't seem like he's like that because at the end of the episode, he's learning that step, and it took him all night, and even Shizuku noted that he still got some work to do. So yeah, that's probably all I'm going to say for this episode. It was a decent start. I totally forgot about those last 5 minutes though from the Twitch premiere. I was like, wow, I was not paying attention that time when I was watching on Twitch. Anyway, that's all that it had. I didn't notice anything about the music in that episode. I don't even remember the music except for the opening and ending. So yeah, that's all. We're gonna go to episode 2 and we get to meet the rival. I think the name is Kiyomaru or Kyo something like that. Anyway, please look forward to that. And we'll see you next time. So this was Tang, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.